It is the Flow Friday Sports Show, and the time has come to take a look at all things KNT Netball, and Sally Bywater, who reports on the KNT Netball action for us week in, week out, and does a great job, joins me on the line once again. Great to have you back with us, Sally. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Looking forward to finals, I trust, and they are just around the corner, but there's the one round left of the minor premiership season, and we're going to talk all about the fixtures that are coming up this Saturday. But we'll start with the last weekend's action, which saw Sally Bywater hosting Penola, and what a game this was, Sally. 63-61 for the home side in the end. Penola will be disappointed with that one.
Yeah, I think so. A fantastic game. We probably picked this one of our match of the round, and it obviously did not disappoint. So, yeah, Penola sitting in that fifth spot, probably wanted to get that run into finals with some few wins. But Kaiby, they're obviously playing some great netball, and I'm really impressed that they're up in that top three spot at the moment. But, yeah, I know Penola won the first encounter they played in round 7 quite convincingly, and, yeah, had a bit of a switch around this time. But, yeah, great game by Kaiby all over the court.
I think, obviously the outcome that we expected is the one that we got, but just thinking to lose 2 points there, is just very heartbreaking for Penola, because it would have been a crucial win for them. But I love how close this competition is, Sally, both in nature of results and the table as well. It's fascinating. Love to talk about this competition. We'll talk about some other crazy results across last Saturday's action. Narracrook hosting Bordertown, another thriller, 46-43. Bordertown going down by 3 in the end. Sally, Narracrook getting the all-important win.
Yeah, great game here. We probably thought this would be a great game. There's obviously two clubs that won't be playing finals this year, but really want to have a good hit out coming up to their end of the season. So I know it was a game of a few quarters. Narracrook were up by 4 at quarter time, and Bordertown up by 4 at half time, and then goal for goal, just one goal up in the third quarter by the Demons. So a great game here. I know the spectators really enjoyed it in the rain and cold, but a great game by Narracrook to get a win on the board.
Keith nearly pulled off a bit of an upset, Sally. They certainly took Border Districts all the way, but the Border District girls too strong, 49-42. Another interesting encounter, which was not one-sided.
No, another great game. We had some really cracker games last week, but yeah, Border District's getting the win by 7 here, and they came out the blocks firing, being 5 goals up at quarter time, but Keith came back and they were only 1 down at half time, and yeah, just the boys going up by 6 in the last quarter to get that good win, and that'll be a real confidence booster for them.
No doubt. We had Mundalla with a bye. The last fixture that occurred was Padthaway hosting Lucindale. No real shocks here at all, Sally, considering that Lucindale are right sky high looking down on the rest of the competition, and Padthaway all the way down at the foot of the ladder. And we've probably got the scoreline that we might have been able to predict, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, yeah, first playing 10th, 9th, but Padthaway have come out week in, week out. They're still rocking up every week to play, and coming up against Lucindale is always going to be a tough task. But Lucindale quite consistent, shooting 70 goals in probably really bad conditions. But Padthaway had a great second and third quarters, getting 12 goals and 10 goals respectively. But hopefully they'll finish on a high this week and go out with a great game.
So just looking at the table, very, very tight. We've got Lucindale on 22 points in first place. In second place, Border Districts with 20. Sally Bywater third with 17. Keith fourth with 18. Penola fifth with 16. And then you got Narracrook and the rest of the chasing pack. Pretty well mathematically not going to breach into that top 5. But just going into the last round, Sally, in your view, particularly looking at that sort of 2nd to 5th, because you'd assume that Lucindale are going to basically come home with it, even though they've got the bye and they won't play. How do you see it all going?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think this top 5 will, or obviously won't change, but there could be just a bit of a juggle in there, because Keith playing Kaiby will be the match of the round, and whoever wins that game will finish third and get that double chance. So there's a bit of pride playing in that game, but yeah, the top 5 is set, so we'll see all 5 of those teams playing finals. But yeah, still one game to go, and we hopefully see some great results.
Okay, there we have it. We'll get into the final round, Sally. As I said off the top there, Lucindale with a bye, but we've got Keith hosting Sally Bywater. It'll be an interesting game, as you said. Which way do you think it'll swing?
Yeah, they've both got a lot to play for this week, and I think this week is a fantastic game. It will be at Kybe, it will be outdoors, and when they played in round 7, Kybe got the win by 6 goals, so they'll probably think they're fancied. I reckon they will get the win here. I reckon they'll get that double chance come next week, so Kybe in a very, very close one.
Watertown will be in for a hard game, but can they pull off a drastic upset in the final round of the season? There's no better time to do it.
Absolutely. There's never say never, but yeah, they did have a 19-goal loss when they played for the first time in round 7, but Borders are playing some great netball. They'll want to go in. They'll finish second. They'll get that double chance next week, but they'll want to go in with some confidence and playing some great netball. So I think they'll get the win here, but I hope Watertown really put it up to them.
Penola with a great chance to bounce back right on the eve of finals. They're playing the dead last Pathway side. An ideal time for them to get back to winning ways. You would agree with that assessment, Sally?
Yeah, absolutely. They had a great win when they played earlier in the season. I hope Pathway go out. They play some strong, consistent netball, good 4 quarters, but I think Penola will get a win here and win well to go into finals next week with a step ahead of everyone else, and they'll really want to get that win, and yeah, good win.
And to close things out, we should get a pretty close game between Mundalla and Narracourt.
I think so. Obviously, these two teams won't be playing finals next week, so it could be a little final within themselves. Narracourt had a great win earlier in the season when they played, but I don't think that'll be the case this time. I think it'll be a very close game. It will be at Narracourt, so I think at Mundalla. So Mundalla put it up to them. I think they'll get close, but I'm tipping Narracourt in a close one.
Okay, and I might take this opportunity to ask you, Sally, the season's not quite done yet, but just give us some of your favourite recollections from across the minor rounds so far this season as we look towards finals in just a week's time.
As we keep talking about, we've just had a fantastic ladder week in, week out to be looking at. Like, our top 5 has not been set all season, so anyone could have beaten anyone in this grade, especially in the A grade. So it's a healthy competition. I really, each week, look forward to the results coming in. So I'm really impressed with these girls, everyone that's hit the court, and all our helpers and volunteers. So a great effort by the KNT League.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, Sally Bywater from the KNT Netball competition, always great to get your insights and your views on how games have gone. We've got one more week left to do it all in its traditional format, so we look forward to hearing from you next week. You enjoy the netball on the weekend?
We're looking forward to it.